Hello and welcome. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am Ivy and I'm really glad you have joined me. And for my returning viewers, thank you so much for joining us again. Today we're going to be talking about the full moon in Taurus. Very interesting energy. We're going to go ahead and talk about that, and while I get set up here, please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you like my content. Grab yourself something cozy to drink, and I will see you on the other side. Hello again. All right, we're all ready and set. Got my coffee going here and my witch's brew. It's that season, you know. And we're going to go ahead and dive into this full moon in Taurus. This moon is happening on October 28th at October 28th of 2023 at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Three things to note about in the stars about this full moon. Number one, it's a lunar eclipse. Number two, Mercury is in a conjunction with Mars. And number three, Mercury is in an opposition to Jupiter. Now, what does all of that mean? To me, it means one thing. Well, it means a lot of things, but one thing in particular when we're talking about this Taurus full moon, because all of these energies are happening during the full moon itself. Like I said, it's at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time on the 28th. What this means is it's not a moon that I would use to manifest. If anything, I would use this energy more so to, what's the word I'm looking for? To release. That's the word. To release anything that you have, that you need to release, anything at all, actually. But in particular, since this is a Taurus full moon, in particular, anything to do around money, around finances, around the material. A good example is to release debt. If you have any debt that you want to get rid of, this is a good time to set intentions and to manifest to release those debts, to find the money to pay them, or whatever the case may be. Anything like that, anything along the material world. If you're struggling financially in one particular area, then release whatever blocks are there for you. Anything that has to do with money and releasing, okay? Instead of calling to you, what you want to do during this full moon is push things away. This is what I'm picking up intuitively. It's also what the planets and the stars are telling me as I look at the chart. So let's go ahead and dig into the normal stuff that I like to talk about. This is a new moon. This is a full moon in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. The colors that are associated with Taurus are green and brown for the earth. So now, just because I say I don't recommend you manifesting, if you feel called to manifest, by all means, you do what you feel is right for you. There is no right way or wrong way. There's no only one way. When you practice your magic, whatever way you want, okay? Also, since this is a full moon, the moon is in Taurus, but the sun is in Scorpio. And by the way, happy birthday, Scorpios. Scorpio is a water sign. And the colors that are associated with Scorpio are dark red, black, and also brown. If you're going to be manifesting, or if you're going to be writing down what you're going to release or anything like that, any magic that you work, you can, to get rid of it, you can bury it in the ground. Taurus is an earth sign, so you can dig a hole, bury it in the ground. But because Scorpio is a water sign, you can also get rid of it. And if you're releasing, if you're pushing things away that you don't want in your life, I highly suggest flushing it down the toilet. Sounds funny, but yes. Get rid of it down the toilet. At least that's what I recommend. When you're mad, any kind of banishing, that's what I like to do personally. To each his own, right? But any water source also works. In a river, a creek, a lake, anything, any water source, that works also. So that is all that's there for this part. Then we'll go ahead and let's talk about the tarot portion of the reading. And for the tarot portion of the reading, as usual, I will be working with one oracle deck, and I will be working with 2 tarot decks. Today we are working with the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Mugi, and I do really like this deck. It's one of the ones I work with most often. But it's not the only one I work with, so. Alright. Take a deep breath with me. And let's see what the divine, what our angels, and what our spirit guides want us to know about this full moon in Taurus. What energies we should be looking out for. What we can expect. What we need to know. What we need to be aware of. Please, my angels and spirit guides, help guide us through this energy. All right. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Koi fish spirit, there is always enough. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. That's interesting since this is Scorpio, and Scorpio is, in my opinion, Scorpio season, one of the deepest signs of the zodiac, if not the deepest sign. And then underneath you have the number 1 ant spirit, time for collaboration. For those of you who are new to the channel, the underneath of the deck for me represents the underlying energies that are working behind the scenes kind of energy. Let's go ahead and draw the tarot, and then we'll go ahead and discuss the energies that I'm picking up from the oracle and the tarot all at once. I have a new microphone that I've just been testing out, and I'm hoping this works out well. So we'll see how this goes. Let's hope it works. Okay. The 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Wow, a lot of wand energy. A lot of fire energy. The 8 of Pentacles, the Star, the 7 of Swords, the Judgment card, the 8 of Cups, and the World. Underneath you have the Empress. I kind of like this energy. The Empress is very Taurus, is Venus. And Venus is the ruling planet of Taurus, Libra also, but of Taurus and Libra. So we have Venus underneath here with the Empress, the Divine Feminine. There is someone knocking on my door. If you'll bear with me, I will be right back. Okay, I'm so sorry about that interruption. Let's go ahead and dig right back into where we were talking about. Venus energy, and let's go ahead and dig into the oracle here. Dear Spirit, the number 18, bring a gentle touch. 36, Koi fish spirit, there is always enough. And 60, Swan spirit, time for a deep dive. So you have 996 are the when you reduce these numbers in numerology. 2 nines and a 6. There's some kind of ending that is being brought on, which if you're releasing, that's a really good thing, right? You want an ending. This energy is kind of like a very introspective, a very going within kind of energy. It's almost like I expect to see the hermit with kind of energy here, going within for a deep dive about maybe how can I say this? What I'm seeing in my head is this kind of like someone who's always constantly negative, that negative talk in their head, the negative talk of I'm not, I'm kind of like, this isn't gonna work, this is never gonna happen for me. That kind of negative self-talk, that's kind of like what I'm picking up. For some of you, you need to release that. That's the blockage that you need to release. So that is coming through. So if that applies to you, take that. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because what might not be for you will be for someone else, and vice versa. The koi fish spirit, what there's always enough, this card really talks about not worrying, trusting, having faith, that even though things look rough right now or don't look the way you want them to, have faith that you are on a path to something better. Okay? What's for you will always be for you, kind of an energy, okay? So yeah, for a lot of you, this is a lot, like I said, or at least for some of you, this is about leaving behind some of the negative self-talk, the self-doubts, the thinking that you can't accomplish something or anything like that. For a lot of us, there's, you grow up hearing you're never going to be able to do that. That's just not going to work out for you. That you're just never going to be able to accomplish that, or whatever the case may be, whether it be from a parent, a teacher, a friend, whatever the case may be. And all of us in our lives have been told at some point or another, you're not going to amount to anything. You're not good enough. You're never going to do that. You're never going to accomplish that. That's just a pipe dream. All of that has to go. There's no room for that. It's got to go. So release that. Use this full moon. If that's you, use this full moon to release that. Let it go. No place here for that. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the tarot and what else is coming through here. We have in the past the Three of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Judgment. There's this sense of you've been working on calling more balance into your life, more balance. That's what I'm hearing. Even though this is the Judgment card, the energy I'm picking up is more of a justice, more of a Libra, the scales kind of energy. It's you've been calling for more balance in the past. You've been working on finding more balance. That's what's coming through here in the past. Now in the present, you have the Four of Wands, the Star, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's, for you to achieve what you want to achieve, whatever this card may mean to you. This is about a happy, stable home. It's about a happy family life. It's all of those things wrapped into one, okay? There's about celebrations and just happiness around the home. And the Star card is about faith and hope. It's about knowing that no matter what, you're going to be okay. No matter what happens, you're going to be just fine. That's the Star card. She's pouring out everything she has because she knows, she has faith. She knows that the divine will provide for her. She can give away all she has and she knows that she will be okay. Okay, that's the energy here. Have faith in that. Walk away from, again, you have the walking away. The theme, it's kind of, I love when that happens where I intuitively had said in the notes about the astrology that I don't feel like this full moon is a full moon to manifest, and then we have a lot of that being reverberated in the tarot here. Eight of Cups is about walking away from what doesn't serve you anymore, what you've already, you know, he's gotten everything he was going to get out of the cups. There's nothing left for him there, so he's moving on. And that's the energy that you're picking up here. You know, in order for this to achieve this happy, stable home life, family life, whatever that is for you, you have to have faith and you have to walk away from what you know is no longer serving you, what is no longer being productive for you, whether that be a situation, whether that be a person, whatever a job, whatever the case may be. And you know, it's going to be different from all of us, but whatever is no longer serving you, what needs to go in this time of your life. And then here in the near future, you have the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the World. And I love this energy as an ending, especially with the World here. The World here talks about successful completion, the end of a full cycle. You start out with the Fool and you end up with the World Cup. And with the World Cup? With the World card. Yeah, then the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is about passion and fire and what lights you up and what makes you want to get up and go in the morning. That's the kind of energy of the Queen of Wands. She is passionate. She is excited about her life. She has so much things she wants to do. She has no time for wasting time, basically. You know, she's not here to waste time. Her time is valuable. She's got things to do, places to go, people to see. She is on a mission. A mission for fun, by the way, because she is the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Fire. The Seven of Swords here in the middle, it's kind of like, yeah, you're on this mission to have fun. You got places to go, people to see, things to do kind of energy, but then you have this card here in the middle. This card tells you to pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the little things. Don't go charging in like the Knight of Wands. Okay? She's not the Knight of Wands. She does things. She's the queen. She thinks things through. Even though she's ready for an adventure and she's ready to go and have fun, and she does think things through. Okay, she doesn't go in all willy-nilly without thinking things through. So that's the kind of energy you have here. Think things through. Make a plan. Don't overlook anything. What's the word? I'm seeing. I have a word going in my brain, but it's not coming out. But basically, the gist is that, you know, pay attention to the details. Don't go in all excited and not pay attention to the details, because something that you missed, something that you overlook can come back to bite you, kind of energy. And then you have the World Cup. Like I said, this talks about a successful completion to a cycle. You're gonna, whatever this is that you're going after passionately, whether it be a career, a job, a new hobby, a relationship, whatever this is that you're all gung-ho about, pay attention to the details and you will be successful. You will come to a successful conclusion. Let's see what else. Let's get one last little bit of info here and see what else we can come up with. What else our angels and our spirit guides want to tell us about this full moon in Taurus. Oh my goodness. Give me just a second because I just dropped half a deck. Funny. The King of Wands is the one that fell out up here like this. So I'm going to leave him there. There's a relationship, definitely a very passionate relationship in store for at least one or two of you. King of Wands, yeah, passion. Oh my goodness, cards just keep flying out. Alright, let's see. The Karma card, again, that's the same as the Judgment card here. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Emperor. There's an investment that you've made. Now this again may be only for one or two of you, but it's what's coming through. So some of you or one of you or whoever this is for has made an investment. An investment that you've been really working hard on. You've been praying, you've been working, you've been putting all your energy into. And it's not just you. This feels like a family venture of some sort. And you've been working really hard. You've been investing your time, your money, your effort, your sweat, everything. You've been investing in this. You've been working hard. Whatever that is going to help you set very strong foundations. This is going to set you up, not just you, but generations down the road. If you see the little kids in the background. Yeah. Okay. So keep whatever that is, for whoever that is, keep doing that. Keep that going. If there's any blocks that right now that are holding you back, work on releasing them during this full moon. But this is definitely something that is going to bring solid, long-lasting foundations. Again, not just for you, but for your family also. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light, guys. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with anyone that you might think would benefit from it. And I'd also love to hear you. Drop me a comment. Until next time, love and light. Bye-bye.